comments because I had to flip my camera around. But we're gonna just talk a little health and fitness. I'm here working. I actually haven't been working out due to working at nights, but I'm gonna get back on my stuff. Next week could be a some great content. So make sure y'all stay tuned. But this week I done worked out one time so far, but tomorrow I'm gonna work out, and then probably this weekend and the following week after that I'm gonna be able to get back to regular schedule because I'll be working in daytime. So the title of this video is why haven't you started your fitness journey yet? Right? And that goes for anybody who's steady making excuses and feeling sorry for yourself. I'm gonna put it plain and simple. Simple as this. Nobody is coming to save you. Ain't nobody finna hold your hand. I mean, they might hold your hand for a little bit, but eventually they'll get tired of it. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to put in the work yourself because I put in the work myself, and that's why I'm at where I'm at today because I didn't look for any handouts. A lot of people, they looking for handouts. They want somebody to hold them accountable every day and call them every day and be like, hey, bro, you working out? Hey, why you ain't call me and work out? And not only that, too, a lot of people care what people think, so they afraid to start their fitness journey. They more concerned about what a person think about them instead of what they think about themselves. You got to get to a point in your journey where you stop caring what people think and care about how you think about yourself. It don't matter what other people think about you. They gonna think it. It don't matter. You can't stop them from thinking it. They gonna think it. But as long as you stay consistent and you hold yourself accountable every day and you willing to change, grow, and evolve and become a better person, don't worry about what other people thinking, cause they gonna think it. Just continue to do you. Continue to do you. And through my journey, what I learned is I had to go through all this and learn it, and I'm still learning. Man, uh, everybody not gonna ride with you. Everybody not gonna ride with you. So you got to get to a point where you stop trying to convince everybody to work out with you. Oh, hey man, I need you to come work out with me. Half the time they ain't gonna show up anyways. They might show up a couple of days, but eventually they'll get tired of it, they'll get bored, and they'll quit. So, moral of the story is make sure you start your journey, stop caring what people think. And it's easy to say, but you have to start somewhere. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you're from, I don't care what's your circumstances. You just have to start. All you got to do is make up in your mind that I'm going to do this. I don't care the weather. I don't care if nobody show up. I don't care if nobody don't call me. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Sometimes I don't feel like working out, but I still work out anyways. And I'm not saying that you can't have rest days. Rest days is just as important, but at the end of the day, man, it all falls back on you. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else and everything to do with yourself, man. And like when I first started, man, I didn't have that encouragement. I ain't have that motivation. I ain't have people calling me, telling me, hey man, I believe in you. Keep going. I had to learn how to hold myself accountable and continue to show up for myself every day. That's why I'm at where I'm at right now. Everybody see my physique and stuff. Like I posted, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I posted a video through my transformation, right? Like, and it's not from when I first like really started. Like I posted a transformation video from like when I like kind of just started getting into it. I didn't post when I had my long hair and all that stuff, but I will. But the first thing people commented was, and this how I know I'm doing something right, because they looking more for, they in the comments what they putting is, oh, I didn't notice any changes. Well, obviously you don't notice because you don't understand consistency. You don't understand that, because if you did, as long as you continue to show up and you work out, your body could only get to so much, so lean or whatever, right? I'm probably at my greatest physique right now, And like I say, I'm training 4 days a week at least at the minimum with the weights. 3 at the minimum with no, sorry, I rephrase that. 4 with the weights, 1 on, 1 off, and then with the calisthenics, if I'm doing calisthenics, it's probably like 5 days at the minimum, four at the least. But on my rest days, I'm just walking, um, all that type of stuff. Cycling, I do a lot of cycling. Walking is a great way to help you get started. You could actually lose ton of weight just from walking, and especially for heavier people because it's harder to do push-ups and pull-ups and dips and all that stuff. I recommend that you start with just walking and go from there. You have to change your diet also too. Don't think that you're gonna just it's gonna happen in a month or so. No, it might take you 6 7 months until you actually start seeing results. But I guarantee if you walk 1 mile, you might have to walk 1 mile a day. Next time, walk 2. Next time, go 3. Next time, go 4. When I get super lean, when I'm doing them 10-mile walks every other day, a day, at least 3 times a week, man, I get super lean, and that's just from walking. It's 10 miles is like 22,000 to 25,000 steps a day, and I'm averaging around eight to 900 calories. So that's the standard diet is like 2,500 calories, but a lot of times high sugary foods, fructose corn syrup, a lot of carbs, a lot of processed food. The average person probably eating anywhere between 4,000 calories easy just off of sodas, bull crap food. You know what I mean? Those foods have so many calories. Doritos, chips. You could eat like you could eat like 7 to 9 chips. It's like 200 calories just for 7 chips. 7 to 9 chips, somewhere between that range. It's like 200 calories. So imagine if you eat the whole bag. If you eat the whole bag, a family size bag of Doritos, that's probably about 1,500 calories at the minimum, not including the sugary sodas. And you wondering why, man, I ain't losing weight. I'm putting in work, but I ain't losing no weight. You consuming too much food. Half the time you ain't even hungry. And I'm a victim of it too. I'm not just pointing a finger at y'all. I'm a victim of it too. Sometimes I don't even be hungry. I just eat because and that's a habit that we have living in the States. We eat because it make us feel good. It's easy to go eat because, oh man, I ate that donut shit. Let me go eat another one. One donut is like damn near 300 400 calories, and that's just one donut. So imagine if you eating 3 or 4 donuts, you at about 1,500 calories. But I'm not saying that you can't indulge in having a donut or having a sugary drink every blue moon, but you gotta cut that crap out, man. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta stay focused. It's like for me, I've been doing it for so long that I know what to eat. I know what my body like. Don't get me wrong, I have a cookie every blue moon, but it's not every day. Some of y'all just every day. Every day. You don't care. I don't care nothing about my health. I don't care. But unfortunately, this is what I learned through my life experiences, and I truly stick with this. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes things to happen to you for life to get your attention. Because it was things in my life that happened to me for life to say to me, man, you need to slow down, man. You moving too fast, man. Hey, man, if you keep on up, man, you're gonna lose your life. You know what I mean? Because I used to take life for granted. I used to take things for granted, but life humbled me so much through my experiences, and now I have humility. You know what I mean? I used to be there one time, especially when I was making a whole bunch of money. I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. I ainain't gonna even front. I was making so much money, and it's not to boast or brag. I learned from my experiences, right? And I didn't care. I didn't value my health, right? And that's one thing we neglect. We always know, yeah, you can make a lot of money. That's cool, but that money is not gonna take care of you when you get older. You need the money to provide for yourself, but your health your mind, your peace of mind, your body. At the end of the day, it's gonna just start deteriorating. It's gonna deteriorate. Your bones gonna. It's just a part of life. So that's why I'm saying you got to start your fitness journey. You got to start taking care of yourself. A lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, healthy food is expensive," but you don't say that when you go to the club on the weekends to go party and drink, and you end up spending $100 on 4 shots or whatever the case may be. With that money, you could have took that money and went to the grocery store for a week and got nothing but healthy food. But our priorities just be effed up. Our priorities be effed up. Like we don't value. Uh, a lot of people do, but the people who don't, man, they don't value health until, like I say, sometimes it take things that happen to you for you to change your life. And only reason I say that because I know this through experience, and that's what happened to me along my journey. Cause like I say, I ain't know nothing about health or dieting. I started asking questions, and I had actually met a vegan guy, which he started teaching me about health and diet. And I was like, man, he was like, anybody ever taught you about this stuff? I said, no, I don't know nothing. I was like, man, I'm working out, but I'm not seeing results. He was like, what you eating? And I told him, I was like, man, I eat hot dogs. I used to eat that stuff. I used to eat that. I haven't ate a hot dog in probably damn near about 12 to 15 years. I haven't had any pork, none of that. But anyways, he was like, "What you eat? What you eat?" I said, "Oh, I eat Doritos. I eat hot flaming peanuts. I eat bread. I eat hot dogs with ketchup." He's like, "Bro, what are you eating?" Nobody ever taught me about diet. I didn't know. Like I'm telling y'all, I ain't know nothing about diet. He's like, "You gotta change your diet." And I was like, "Oh, I thought that stuff was good." He was like, "No." He was like, "I'm gonna show you what to eat. I'm gonna tell you what to eat." He ain't eat no meat at all, but he gave me a whole bunch of valuable information on foods, and it helped me start to experiment with my life because I didn't know nothing about avocados. I ain't know nothing about nothing. I remember our first time I got an avocado. I got an avocado and bit it like it was an apple, a straight apple. But you learn as you go, and you have to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to change and just become a better version of yourself because, like I say, you're going to get old. It's just life. You're going to get old. I'm not going to be this age 20, 30 years now. But if it's God willing and I'm able to live that long, 80, 90 years old, I want to be able to move how I'm moving now. And I talk to a lot of older people and get a lot of information from them. And I always ask them, I'll be like, man, what's the best piece of advice you'll give me out of all your, you get different opinions from a whole bunch of different type of people. But I had one time I talked to these old couple, and they was about 80 something years old. And I was working out in the park, and I just said to him one day, I said, what's the best piece of advice you'll give me out of your 80, 90 years old of living? They told me, they said, do everything that you want to do while you're young because when you get our age, you're not going to be doing what you're doing now. And they absolutely right. And that's why I say, man, we take our time for granted. We definitely take our time for granted. Just waking up is a blessing in itself. If you woke up today, you got a chance to get better because at the end of the day, it's somebody in a position that's wishing that they was in a position we're in. So I learned how to be thankful and grateful for what I have because it's always gonna be somebody out there with more than you. But don't focus on that. Focus on you. Focus on you. That's what you have to do. Stop focusing on what they thinking about you, what your mama said to you, what your daddy said to you, what your cousin. I'm not saying you can't get advice from those people, but you have to truly focus on yourself, and that's really what it boils down to. If you could narrow your focus like this, you gonna notice you gonna notice changes eventually. But like I say, I was getting on here for a little bit. I can't read y'all comments right now. I gave y'all a little bit of information. I hope y'all get started along y'all journey. I'm at work with it. Hey, I'm just chilling, working nights right now. Don't worry. I got some content coming for y'all. Um, we're doing big things. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm gonna continue to grind. I'm gonna continue to work out how I work out, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, whoever, got some information out of me just for sharing with y'all to help you that done helped you, and I'm all for it. So you got to be willing to change, but make sure y'all start your fitness journey, man. I gotta go. Peace and love. Y'all have a great night. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock over here in Florida. Peace out, y'all. Got to go. In South Africa. Yes, sir. I gotta go, fellas.